We're staying on top of a story that we brought you as breaking news. Gunshots sent people scrambling when someone opened fire near the Washington Monument on Monday.
This happened just as Vice President J.D. Vance's motorcade was passing through that area.
Our Megan McGrath is back live on the National Mall with more on what we know so far. Megan?
Well, good morning. We just got some new information about the suspect. NBC News is reporting that he is 45-year-old Michael Marks and that he was carrying a Texas driver's license. Now, law enforcement sources tell NBC News that Marks is recovering from multiple gunshot wounds, including to the back and leg, but that those injuries are not life-threatening. He is expected to be okay. Now, this happened at 15th and Independence Avenue yesterday afternoon. And you can see from the area here, we're right by the Washington Monument. The White House is nearby as well. Out of uniform Secret Service agents were patrolling the outer perimeter of the White House, something that they always do. And that's when they saw a suspicious man with what they believed was a gun. Now, take a look at this video. You can see in the video posted on X by a tourist, the vice president's motorcade had just passed through the area without incident. It was shortly after that when the shots rang out. The deputy director of the Secret Service says plainclothed officers saw the suspect and were following him on foot.
They called in support from our marked uniformed Secret Service police to make contact with that individual. Upon making contact, that individual fled briefly on foot, withdrew a firearm, and fired in the direction of our agents and officers. They returned fire and engaged. That individual was hit. He's since been transported to the hospital. I have no comments on his condition.
A young man believed to be 15 walked over to an ambulance on the scene and told paramedics that he had been wounded in the shooting. The Secret Service says the young man was a bystander and not an intended target. Investigators believe he was wounded by the suspect, not Secret Service agents, and that his injuries are minor. He is going to be okay. Now, the Secret Service confirms that a gun was found on the scene. Now, what was this man doing in this area armed with a gun? That is part of the investigation. Certainly, tensions are high following the shooting outside the White House Correspondents' Dinner. The suspect in that shooting was charged with attempting to assassinate the president. Whether this incident on Monday had anything to do with the president or not, Secret Service says they don't know, but they certainly will find out during the investigation. Back to you.
All right, Megan McGrath reporting for us from near the National Mall. Thank you very much.